Welcome to another Dow Jones and NASDAQ update. I'm going to be putting them together quickly in this video just so we can have an update on the situation. Now, this is the latest wave count. Now, according to the larger pattern, I'm bearish. So for me, at the moment, it's just about finding the right count here, just so we can track the waves. In terms of actually worrying whether or not this is going to go up, well, I haven't seen that yet. So if I'm going to worry about that, it might as well be when it happens, right? So in the meantime, I'm just looking for the patterns, right? That's why we do so many wave revisions over the times. So then we don't have to go back and go through all that again, right? We don't have to do that. Okay. So at the moment, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, and we have like an expanding leading diagonal, right? With the correction included, right? You can see that the points that it's touching are within that expanding leading diagonal area, right? So at the moment, you can see that I've put in this wave as an A wave, right, for the first wave of wave 2, right? So what are we seeing at the smaller degree there? It could be a small B, C, or it could be just nothing, and we're just waiting for more waves to happen, right? When A wave is the largest, the other waves tend to be fairly small. It can happen. Either that, or it'll just keep expanding all the way until it breaks out of this channel down below, right? So we'll just see what happens there. There's a lot of mania going on at the moment, right? Forget the haters. They're just mad because they don't know what's going on, right? And usually when people start hating and being very crazy, that's a sign that it's a top. In this case, the stock market, Bitcoin, all of it, right? Basically all of it. A lot of people are confused and disorientated, and they just need to really do their research and just check themselves because they have no idea what's going on. Which is normal because a lot of shoeshine boys would have come out recently and told him, hey, you should buy into Bitcoin, you should buy in the markets, you should buy bloody GameStop, you should buy everything that you can get your hands on for your little Robinhood app, right? Because everyone else is doing it. So the markets are crazy. It's a sign of a top. I've been basically tracking this for a while, and yeah, it's basically coming to fruition here. We're seeing all the evidence. So I mean, we haven't seen a pop up above. In the last video, I showed you the Aussie stock market and real estate market is basically topping as well, right? Unless you know the pattern, you have no idea, and you're blind until it happens, right? All these people on the TV and in all these governments and people, they don't know shit about anything, right? Basically, the 1987 crashed that happened, right? Nobody could predict it, right? Nobody could say, hey, watch out for that 1987 crash. Nobody did that, right? And nobody's going to do that because obviously all the interests in long positions. Same with the GFC. Did you hear any government say, oh, yeah, the GFC is coming, get out now? No, they're not going to tell you that. No way, right? So all these bullish people, congratulations if you're bullish. I hope you're making a killing, but be careful because you could get absolutely steamrolled, right? So rant over, moving on to the NASDAQ. And right here, we can see that there's a double top going on, right? Can you see it? Did it make a new high? No, it didn't. What did it react to? Well, it's the 2-4 trend line that I've been talking about in recent times, right? The RES wave official. No, it's not the RES wave. Yes, it is the RES wave official, and it's actually not the 2-4 trend line, by the way. It's the A to the E trend line, right? That's what it reacted with, right? Just so you understand that this is no bull, this is no BS like some people think that don't know nothing, right? This is obviously important, right? Can you see what it did, right? Open your eyes. Can you see it, right? So a lot of people wish they could have that kind of thing happen on their chart, but they have no idea what's going on. So it's not going to happen, right? All they're living off is their friend's advice. So good luck with that. Now, until we see a break of the highs, this is a double top. How do you trade a double top? Well, in this case, how do you trade an E wave, right? You got to wait for a break of the lows. This E wave is huge, right? And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I can't do anything about that. Now, an Elliotician would say, "Oh, this is a truncated wave 5." Okay. Well, it's not, right? Because remember, this is an ending diagonal. All the waves are zigzags, right? So you can't have a 5-wave move in a ending diagonal like that, right? It's a double top, it's an E wave, all right? People just need to learn the waves. Until I'm confirmed wrong, hey, I'm saying what I'm saying because that's what I do, right? That's why I'm here. So this E wave was huge. It's a double top, a break of the neckline, or the start of wave E confirms a reversal, right? I didn't expect the E wave to be that long. Okay, so how can you predict that sort of stuff? But definitely people would have bought that dip, and definitely people would be holding on, hoping that it keeps going. And when it fails, they'll call it a truncation, Elliott wave style. And then what do? Do they short it? Do they know what's going on? Are they just bullish all the time? I mean, with Arias wave, we can go up and down, right? We can short, we can go long, depending on the pattern, right? We know the overall pattern. Some people try to discredit that, but that's just because they have no idea, and they're jealous because they have no idea, right? And for them to actually believe in something, well, it's hard because they don't believe in themselves. So how can they believe in someone else, right? Anyway, it's all good. So that's basically the update. Not much has changed. I can't really bring you any amazing updates just yet, but you could see that the waves are indicating this type of thing. Have you seen the bond yields start to spike up, right? I thought that maybe there might be another move down, but my previous analysis said that the bond yields would start going up. And look, it's starting to happen, and it's starting to happen at a similar time where I'm predicting market tops, and Bitcoin top. And yeah, so is it a coincidence? Well, it could be, but I highly doubt it because they're really extremely long-term patterns, and they seem to be converging at basically the same time, right? I do expect currencies to turn later. I do expect the euro to turn around a bit later. But when it finally does, well, that's when you'll see the US dollar go up through the roof and you'll see those bond yields spike for sure, right? But for now, the stock market is the leading indicator. And I suppose we'll just have to wait for that reversal to be confirmed in order for me to continue my updates. So until then, hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.